Good morning, good evening, YouTube. I don't know what time or day you listening to this, but this video you do not want to miss. Man, I'm finna show y'all how to do a crispy lineup. I mean a crispy lineup. Step by step, man, for real. We finna get into it. Right now, we got my boy JB in the chair. And we brushing him, laying his hair down, really just we really doing something what I like to call lineup prep. That's when you lay the hair down, that's when you hit him with some freeze spray, or whatever your process is. Get that hair to lay down and prepped up to be lined up. Let's go. Okay, great. The way I like to start it off, I like to line up the back of the beard first, and I like to line up the back and around the ear first. As you see right now, I'm hitting them with the trimmers, and I'm edging up every hair that's there. I'm not going in, I'm not pushing in, I'm not cutting more hair than I'm supposed to. I'm lining up the hair that's already there and making it easier for myself. That way, whenever it grow back, it don't grow back everywhere. It really not even growing back that much because you edging up the hair that's already there. You're not pushing them back, not in any place, whether it's behind the beard or in the back. After that, y'all see me now, I like to start in the middle of the face. I like to keep his face towards me. That way I ain't just all up in front of him in his grill. Like, I like to give him a foundation in the middle of his nose, and I like to go from the middle to the sides. I don't like to start from the sides because I feel like it'll mess me up whenever I'm trying to make everything symmetrical like. Again, as you see, I'm lining up the hair that's there. I'm not pushing them back. I'm not going too deep in. I'm not trying to give him no IG model hairline. Everybody don't have that. You can make him one, but you ain't got to push him back in order to do that. And that's when enhancements and stuff like that come into play. And as you're seeing right now, I'm lining up the side of his face, and I'm hitting every hair that's there. I'm not digging in, and I'm not making a hairline. I'm giving him his hairline. I'm making it to where it fit his face. I don't give everybody the same type of hairline. I don't push people back, and I don't give people what I want to give them. I give them what they head is supposed to have and what fits their head. Every hairline don't fit every head. And as you see, when I'm hitting the sides, I'm using my corners on the C-curve. I'm not using a flat trimmer. If you use that, you're going to make your C too wide, and now you're going to have to fix things. I never really did an introduction to this page simply because I ain't going to lie, y'all, I'm extremely terrible at consistency whenever it comes to posting. However, that is my fault, and I take accountability for that. That is something I plan on fixing. However, man, I'm gonna let y'all know a little bit about me. My name Daniel Gillis. They call me Gillis though. That's where Gillis can come from. They call me Gillis. Shoot, I'm from Beaumont, Texas. Man, been cutting for about 2 years. Started off in 2000. What year was that? Barber license end of 2019. So from 2009, at the end of 2019 to 21, it'll been 2 years that I've been cutting. And now I got my own shop. I'm gonna talk about that in a different video, but that's a little bit about me, man. I'm a workhorse. I like to get things done. And hey, I ain't gonna be too cocky, but you know, I can cut a little bit, so that's why I was able to really just make things happen in barbering. Face me, yeah. See, a lot of barbers don't do that, and that's why lineups be crooked. What I like to do whenever I'm lining them up, I like to face them towards me, keep your head straight, and I want to see it from a straight view. I don't want you to turn your head. I'm not leaning over you. I'm not looking at your lineup from a leaned position, because if I look at it from a lean position, your lineup gonna be leaning. So I like to edge up the lineup, and then I put them in the middle, and I face their face towards me, because that's how they gonna look at it in the mirror. They gonna look at it from a straight view. They're not gonna look at it from a leaning view. So I make sure if it's straight from a straight view, face to face, if it's straight that way, that's how I know I'm in good standings. That's how I know he ain't gonna be walking out leaning. That's how I know he gonna be able to take pictures in the front of his face and not the side of his face. But yeah, as y'all see now, I'm applying that pencil. I'm not putting it on the hair. I repeat, I am not putting it on the hair. I am putting it on the skin. That's the reason why it'll make it look so choppy and so nasty looking. And that's the reason how you know it's like somebody applied a pencil. It's supposed to be ash-like. It's not supposed to be a dark line after you hit it with the trimmers and the razors. It's supposed to look as if it's an ash line, as if that's what makes it crispier and more detailed look. The ash, not the marker looking thing that you see all over the internet. And as you see now, I'm applying some enhancements. I don't apply that much simply because, let's just keep it a buck, it really don't last that long. So I don't really just want to give you no marker Sharpie line. I call them Sharpie lineups. I don't really just want to give you no Sharpie lineup. And you can tell a huge difference once you really just do some work and get a workout in, or you go to work and get all sweaty. Like, I apply enough to where you see it gives it a more detailed look. However, it looks like I barely gave them any. That's what I try to do. Sometimes it don't work out and I gotta take some off and redo it, but sometimes it works just the way I want it. So what I do is I apply that pencil first. I apply that pencil to the skin, not to the hair, to the skin. I apply it to the skin, and that's when I hit them with some enhancement, just to, give them a more precise and Instagram lineup look. And as you see, after I spray the spray, I really didn't get that part in there, but after I spray the spray, I just line them up with the trimmers again, and I'm spreading out that pencil. That way it don't look like a marker all across this man's face. I spread it out, hit them lines, make sure they sharp, and after that, I get in a straight razor work. Now, when I get into razor work, what I do is from the beginning with the razor, I go with the grain. What that does is any hairs that's standing, that is hanging on, that's not with the lineup, is hanging off the lineup. I get those hairs first. That way, whenever he go home, comb his hair, brush his hair, do whatever he gotta do, his lineup is still clean as if it was in a barbershop. One thing you don't want to do, you just don't want to give him a simple edge and not pay attention to those little hairs. And then once he gets to brushing and combing his hair, you see those hairs stick out. And after that, I go straight against the grain, and as you can see, it's pretty much self-explanatory. One thing I do not do, I do not dig with the razor. I keep it flat against the skin, because you will cut, you will nick, especially if they have pimples and bumps and stuff like that you're not paying attention to. So I keep that razor flat, and I stretch that skin. Let me stop playing. But I stretch the skin, and I make sure that I'm paying attention to every hair that's there. I'm not just doing it just out of repetition and out of routine. I'm lining them up, every hair I want to get, and I want to make sure that lineup is as sharp as possible. Y'all gotta forgive me, man. I'm feeling good today. I gotta be more consistent with the YouTube. I gotta be more consistent. I'm trying to improve everything. Like I said, I got the shop together. I'm trying to improve the shop. I'm trying to improve the barbers and the locticians that's in the shop. And man, I'm just focused on improvement, man. I'm trying to get better. I'm trying to do more than what I've been doing. I'm not saying what I've been doing is bad, but I always seek for improvement. It's always something I can do more. And once I get in my mode, it's over with. So it's safe to say y'all pretty much gonna hear from me. Y'all pretty much gonna see that Gillis Can Cut YouTube on your YouTubes more often. Cause I'm finna be more consistent with this posting. It's time to stop playing games with it. And as y'all can see, man, that's the lineup, man. As crispy as ever, as detailed as ever. Got my boy JB right. Right now, my boy in school, playing that football in Missouri. And I know he can't wait. I know he watching this video and can't wait to get back in the chair. But man, as y'all can see, the lineup is finished and crispy as ever. This is the best lineup on YouTube. Just because I ain't got no magic camera, just because I ain't got no magic software, don't make it seem less detailed and less right. I got my boy right. Y'all see his step-by-step tutorial. Follow me on all social media. YouTube, as y'all see, Gillis Can Cut. Instagram, Gillis Can Cut. And Facebook, Daniel Gillis, and Looking Good Barbershop. Snapchat, Gillis Can Cut, and TikTok, Gillis Can Cut. Follow me on all social media. And don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and I'm going to see y'all on the next one.